So if I'm being completely honest, I feel like the build-up to this US title match going down at Backlash between Jake Fatu, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and LA Knight is quite a bit of a mess, if I'm being completely honest. But it is fun. This match is going to be a very fun and entertaining match to watch. It's been a mess, this build-up. It's been rushed. There's not really much to it, if we're being completely honest. But it's going to be a very good match and probably the match of the night at Backlash overall. I mean, you've got Randy Orton and John Cena, which will be good as well. But other than that, I mean, this is going to be good. You've got four powerhouses going at it, really. Four good, different kind of, style wrestlers going at it. You've got a good, technical wrestler in LA Knight. You've got a powerhouse in Drew McIntyre. You've got a powerhouse and a very athletic Jake Fatu. You've got a powerhouse in Damian Priest. Drew McIntyre is a powerhouse who's also pretty athletic as well. Then you've got Damian Priest who can bloody hit some extreme moves. You've got LA Knight who's getting better and better every time we see him, who's a very good technical wrestler. I think the styles of all these wrestlers will gel very well in the match, and I feel like with a longer build-up, this match could have done much better as well. I mean, if we're being real, they could have just done this fatal four-way match at WrestleMania instead of Backlash, in my opinion. Like, there was no point in doing Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. They could have just done this at WrestleMania because then the build-up would have been better. For Backlash, it's just been rushed. I mean, there are stories there. Drew and Damian were feuding. Then, Fatu and LA Knight were feuding. It's basically just two feuds being mixed together. And there's no point in that. They could have done something else to do with this in the build-up to WrestleMania. That's the thing, in my opinion. Then what they could have done is they should have had Jake Fatu win at WrestleMania, which he did. LA Knight is the champ. Then at Backlash, that is when they should have done Jake Fatu versus LA Knight. But no, they've done it the other way round. But at least Jake Fatu is the champion. But it would have been better to see him win it in a fatal four-way or something like that, if we're being real. But no, that's not what happened. But now going into Backlash, everything just been a mess. I mean, Jake Fatu's been looking like a really strong champion, standing over everyone every week. But, the first promo after this, I was hyped to see these four men in the same ring together, looking to bring some proper prestige back to this US title. And that feels like, the feel that we've had since Jake Fatu won the title against LA Knight. It seemed that it's made the title seem a bit more legit, in my opinion. Just, his aura around having the title. But the build up to this match, it's been strange, but it's been a mess. And it has been, in ways, a fun one. I mean, we had Damian Priest and LA Knight going at it on this most recent episode of SmackDown, but obviously that match then ended in a DQ. LA Knight and the week before. I mean, it was just all a bit. No, LA Knight and Drew, the week before. It was just all seemed like a bit of a mess, if I'm being real. With everything going on, they could have. I just feel like there's more they could have done, and with longer time as well. It seems rushed, this build-up, and they're not really going in a set direction. They're just, really trying to, they know it's good. WWE creative team know it's going to be a fantastic match, but they just can't find the right flow for the build-up going into Backlash for quite a few of these matches, apart from Orton and Cena. But yeah, look. They've just shot this together really quickly with not much to it. And it's a shame because they could have done so much more with this. But we are guaranteed a good match. We are guaranteed a bloody fantastic match between these four men. Without a shadow of a doubt, we are. I just feel like WWE have done this feud all wrong and have made it a mess. And I just feel like mistakes are being made in the creative team when writing. I feel like they did Drew McIntyre dirty at WrestleMania by not having him fight for a title. They did Damian Priest dirty and, that route as well. But, they had a great match. But they could have just done this fatal four-way at WrestleMania instead of Backlash and had a very long build-up to it. That's what could have happened. But I mean, having Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre still going at it in ways is pretty boring. It should have just been, they have that fatal four-way at WrestleMania, which they didn't do. Then that's it. But yeah, at least it's happening because it will be fun. But WWE have really blown the ball on this one, in my opinion. But we're going to get Backlash, and it's going to be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching.